Hey everybody, this is Psychic Medium Tammy. Tonight I'm looking into my collective audience. If you're watching this reading's for you. Basically, this is for any sign, and I want to ask what your past person is thinking about you. So let's see what's coming up just for any sign. What's their past person that they're no longer with? Whoa. There's a lot of energy here. What are they thinking about you? Let's pull a few more. What are they thinking? What's the past person thinking about my collective? Whoa. These cards are going crazy. Okay, let's see. All right, so we're going to start with this. Let me pull one more. I'm hearing to pull one more. All right. So your past person is feeling like they had the Ten of Pentacles with you, meaning that they had financial security, they had monetary ease with you, that, you know, you were grounded as far as finances and home and where to live, and, you know, you had things covered for them in that way. And again, this is a collective reading, so take it as it resonates. You know, this could be female or male energy, but I feel like you were taking care of that person because this came up upside down. And the way they're feeling is they miss you. They miss what you were doing for them. They're missing that they used to live kind of a more comfortable life with you, and they didn't realize it at the time. The next card up is this Empress card. This is how they saw you. You know, it's of course a feminine card, but if you're, you know, you can change it around to, you know, fit your situation if you're a man watching this. The Empress in general has to do with a very nurturing woman who's really got her act together. She can be a mother. She can be motherly. She can be, your person saw you kind of with the safety of a mother, you know. This can also be somebody who's very creative, very enjoyable to be around. The Empress would make life very easy for your past person, okay? That's how they're seeing you, that life was easier when they were with you. What they're thinking about you is they think that maybe you're not happy without them. They're thinking maybe you're in an oppressive situation. I feel like there's a little bit of one-upping, like, oh, well, she's not happy anymore. You know, they're seeing that. That may or may not be true. This is the card of oppression. This is the Eight of Swords. I feel like they are feeling trapped, and they're thinking that you potentially feel trapped. So they're projecting some of their stuff onto you. Again, that may or may not be true. It's feeling like for a lot of you, it's not true at all. I feel like you've moved on, and you know, you can see that they feel that way in whatever situation they've been through. So again, I'm asking, how does your past person feel about you? They're feeling really tired without you, for one thing. They're feeling like they're kind of worn out. They're kind of overwhelmed. Again, this all goes to how this past person of yours had a much easier life when they were with you. There's a lot of feeling burnt out. So let's see what they're thinking about you. What does my collective's past, what are their past people? Whoa, that one really need to come out. Ooh, Justice card. Okay, they're feeling like your life is very fair and balanced at this point in time. They're feeling like you may have won out legally over them, that the courts were fairer to you. If, you know, if this was a marriage that went through a separation or a divorce, they're feeling like this Justice card, you know, it went in your favor, not in theirs. So they think that you're more lucky. That's one of the things they're thinking. They're not thinking that was very fair for them, but it turned out better for you. Okay, and here's the Emperor card. Some of them feel like you got the house, or you got the property, or you got more material things than they did. That you were stronger. If this is a woman looking at this, I'm feeling like, you know, she may see you as a father. She may see that you were kind of controlling. This may be some of what she may be thinking about you in a legal sense. What's the past person thinking and feeling about the collective? Oh, so they're feeling like they're very much of a hermit without you. I feel like this person has kind of gone into isolation, or either they think that you have. They think that you are maybe enjoying your solitude. There may be some jealousy over that they see that you're on your own, that you're not involved, that you're free, and they want some of that. There's a lot of inner wisdom. I feel like they have gained inner wisdom, and of course you probably have too. But this is what they're thinking about you is kind of like you're kind of lucky to be on your own. Interesting. What's your past person thinking and feeling about you? Okay, so for a lot of you, this is going to go to them feeling like you were out of their league all along, that you were above them. You know, this is the card of rising above. This is the card of success and victory and rising above troubles and the triumph card. You know, they see that you won. You know, now that you're out of this situation, they feel like, yeah, I knew this was going to happen. It was almost like self-fulfilled prophecy. They always thought that you wouldn't stay with them anyway. They felt like you would rise above them because they saw you in that way to begin with. And in a lot of cases, that's true. They see you as successful. They see you as happy. Ooh, this card wanted to stay put. For some of you, they're seeing you as the King of Pentacles. They're seeing you with money. This can represent money and finances and property. It can also represent a businessman. So take it as it resonates. But some of them are seeing you as financially secure in that way. What does your past person, what would they want to say to you, or will they reach out? Is there anything coming from your past person? Oh, they still feel like there's a struggle there. I feel like there's still a mental struggle with your past person. There's a stalemate of energy, like something's not finished. This is a tug of war that's still there, and I feel like it's a tug of war of energy, like that hasn't been released because they won't release it from you. You may or may not want to talk to this person, but I feel like they're very much hanging on to you. They're still hanging on to the struggles that went on. They're not resolved, for them at least. What would the past person say to my collective if they could? What do they want you to know? Okay, for my female listeners, they want you to know that you are the Queen of Cups. They still see you as the Queen of Cups. This is a very important figure. She's having to do with love. So they felt like you really were in your heart energy, that you're very creative. You may have been a writer or an artist, that you really had your act together. You know, the Queen of Cups can be a psychic. It can be somebody who's very intuitive. Can be a very nurturing mother, a very nurturing figure in general. This Queen of Cups is a very warm queen, and she is a queen nonetheless. So they had a good life with you, as I mentioned earlier. They remember that, and this is what they would like to tell you is this is how they still think about you. This is what they're still feeling about you, is that you are that Queen of Cups. And it's hard to measure up to the Queen of Cups. So they feel like nobody they're with measures up to you. You know, they still hold you in that high regard. They feel like you were rising above them all along, that you were the queen. Is there anything else your past person wants to tell my collective? Oh, wow. This is the nostalgia card. This is past lovers. This is can do with children. It can do with childhood memories and things like that. But in this situation, this is definitely going to your past love. And that's how they see you, as the person that got away. They have very fond memories of you. There's a lot here about nostalgia and memories. I feel like their memories are just really, like, won't let go of them. That they'd like to tell you things that they remember. You know, sometimes a situation comes up and they wish they could share it with you because they can't share it with the person they're with now. And they have to hold that in, and they wish they could go, remember, you know, she'd call you up and go, remember that day that, you know, that happened? You know, there's a lot of memories there. There's a lot of history, but I feel like they're having to stuff it, which is putting them in this oppressive situation and making them really worn out. And they wish they could share these memories with you because the memories didn't go away. Last thing about the past person for my collective. Anything we need to know about the past person for the collective. Ooh, this one to come out. Okay, so this guy, he's waiting. He's kind of holding on to things. He's sort of there's a lot of perseverance here of trying to make himself move forward. He's not very happy. This is that card of the Seven of Wands. He's just sort of hanging in there. Feels like a state of limbo to me. I don't know. He's trying to move forward, but it doesn't feel like there's a lot of energy behind this. This person says he's very warm, and I get communication with this card. This is the King of Wands. This is your past person. This is how this person sees themselves. This may or may not be true based on the rest of stuff that I'm seeing here. But this person wants to be warm and welcoming, you know, in their heart of hearts. Anything else coming from your past person to you? So if you're listening to this, this will probably resonate. Some of this will resonate with you because I'm asking for any sign for my collective. Yeah, okay, so there's still some sadness. This is a Three of Swords. This person is still very sad over the breakup with you. Still feeling hurt, still feeling heartache over you. This person's feeling like they kind of got dragged out of the situation. Can you see that picture? Like they got dragged by their hair out of the situation. So it's not like they really wanted to leave. I feel like they more got removed. Got removed by a woman figure. I mean, according to this card. And this is kind of a brutal card, and that's how they're feeling about the situation. So last card for what's the past person thinking about you? Okay, your past person wants to reconcile with you. According to this card, this is the Two of Cups. This, I'm not saying you should do it. I'm just saying this is what they're thinking about. They often think they would like to get back together with you because life was easier when they were with you. Living was easier. I feel like their house at this point is either not as comfortable or it may be falling apart. And you were the person, you know, taking care of things in a lot of ways, taking care of them. They miss you. This is the card of them wishing they could talk to you, wishing they could come back together with you in some way, even if it's a conversation or a phone call. I feel like for a lot of you, this person, when the next Mercury retrograde rolls around, this person may actually reach out to you. They may spy on your social media accounts in some way. They're probably already doing that. Ooh, this just came up. This person wants to move forward. This is the card of moving. The person does not like where they're currently living. Now that they're not living with you, they'd like to move. They'd like to go somewhere far away, or your person is far away. Oh, wow. There's a lot of energy and movement on this card. So I'm not sure when the next Mercury retrograde is, but I think we should all look it up because I think you can expect something from your past person at that point in time. You know, either some sort of a message or a letter, a phone call, a text, maybe even one of those calls that comes up on your phone that says unknown caller and you know exactly who it is. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll look into things again later, and thanks so much for tuning in.